The stranger in the mirror. When Daniel awoke that morning, the world felt off kilter. The air was heavy, as though the room itself was holding its breath. He shuffled into the bathroom, rubbing the sleep from his eyes, and glanced into the mirror, only to freeze. The face staring back wasn't his. It was a man about his age, with sharper cheekbones, tired but piercing eyes, and an expression that seemed to know him far too well. Daniel touched his own cheek. The stranger mirrored the movement, but it wasn't mimicry. It felt intentional, as if the reflection had a will of its own. "Who are you?" Daniel whispered. The stranger's lips moved at the same time. "Who are you?" From that morning onward, the mirror became more than glass. It became a portal to questions Daniel had long buried. Every day, the stranger's presence grew more insistent. Smirking when Daniel lied to a friend, frowning when he ignored his mother's call, shaking his head when Daniel stayed late at work instead of writing the novel he always claimed he would start. At first, Daniel thought he was losing his mind, but slowly he realized the truth. The stranger wasn't someone else. He was Daniel, just not the version that life had worn down. He was the person Daniel might have been if he had lived with courage instead of fear, honesty instead of excuses. The discovery was unsettling, but it also lit a spark. Daniel began to change. He picked up the pen he had abandoned years ago. He spoke truths that were uncomfortable but real. He began treating his time as though it mattered. Because it did. The stranger in the mirror never disappeared. But over time, Daniel noticed the face looking back was less foreign. Their eyes carried the same fire now. Their smiles matched. One morning, months later, Daniel stood before the mirror again. For the first time, he didn't feel haunted. He felt whole. The stranger was gone. Or, perhaps, the stranger had finally come home.